Good morning to all my students. So myself Sangam Malla, I am working as head of the department of BSc ITM from UN Autonomous College of Science and Technology. So we are working on computer network. We will be studying about computer networks. So it is a topic on your syllabus. So 5th sem syllabus you are having the computer network topic. So in this topic we will cover all the subtopics which are related to computer networks. We will go through each and every part of computer network, in which we will get through all the things that are related to computer networks. But as you know, it is a very huge subject, so we will go as per the syllabus prescribed by the university. According to the agenda of our today's class, we will be moving to the computer network, the definition and introduction to computer network. Here we will be discussing about what is the definition of computer network and how this thing has come up. And next we will be moving to the uses of computer network, in which we will be discussing what are the different uses of computer network, in which area or field the computer network is used. Next we will be moving to the different types of computer network. What are the types of computer network? Just as the overview we were giving that the types of computer network are LAN, MAN, PAN and WAN. But we will be discussing each and every part briefly in our next slides. Okay. So dear students, you can clearly see the image of a computer network. Normally what happens, you have come across the word network. Most of the students or faculties or people must be saying, I am not having a good network in my phone, I am having strong network, my network has failed, so my net is not coming. But actually we are not, we should not use the word network over there, we should use the word signal. So actually what happens, that depends on a phone signal. The network word is not used, it is not appropriate to be used in the mobile network. So what are networks? Networks means Airtel network, BSNL network, but you are using the word network as my phone network is not coming, my phone network is not strong, my phone network is weak today, my internet is not working because my network is weak today. But actually the term is signal. Your phone signal is strong, your phone signal is weak, your phone signal is not working or it has been failed. So moving to the definition of computer network, you can clearly see the definition: when two or more communicating devices or nodes get connected with each other in order to share information or resources, then we conceptually call it as a computer network. So what happens, we will briefly elaborate about the topic, about the definition. When two or more communicating devices, so in a network, so minimum communicating devices must be two. So when we are communicating two or more than two devices with each other, why we here we are using the word node also. So node means any participating devices in a network is called a node. So according to the definition, when two or more communicating devices or nodes get connected with each other, so when we are communicating different devices with each other in order to share information and resources. So why we connect all those devices? We connect those devices because we want to share the information. So what do you mean by that? For example, let's say you are having a phone, you took a photo of your friend and you want to share it with another person. So you are using the Bluetooth device, you are switching on your Bluetooth, your friend is switching on your Bluetooth, then you are sharing, then Bluetooth devices are getting paired, now you are sending the photo. So in this case, you have seen the devices, the communicating devices are two communicating devices, there are two devices, one is your phone and another one is your friend's phone. So you are connecting with each other through the Bluetooth device. Now you are sharing your information, that means a photograph has been stored in your system and it has been transferred to your friend's phone. So this is called as your sharing of information. So not only Bluetooth, you are sending through mail ID, you are sending through WhatsApp, you are sending through Facebook. So anything, when any information, when it is going from your device to another device, then we call it as your sharing of information. Next is your resources. So what do you mean by your resources? For example, let's say I have 5 computers. So in that I will connect each 5 systems with each other. So in that case, suppose I need a printer. So how many printer will I take? I have to take 5 printers to print in each device. But if I am communicating or connecting each devices with each other, and I am installing a printer in a single machine, then the printer is shared by all the devices, all the systems. That means a user can print on by sitting on any system. Or likewise, if I will take a internet connection for a single machine, and it is connected to 5 different machines, then the internet will be shared by 5 machines. So this is called the resources. Resources means any devices that are connected through the network are called the resources. That may be your printer, that may be your scanner, that may be your internet Wi-Fi, anything which are getting connected to a network are called the resources. So again we will go to the definition. When 2 or more communicating devices, when minimum 2 or more than 2 communicating devices are getting connected with each other, they are connected with each other in order to share information or resources. That means we are connecting with each other to share the information as well as the resources, then we conceptually call it as a computer network. That means computer network is a concept. This concept brings that when many devices are getting connected with each other and sharing their information and different parts, then we conceptually call it as a computer network. So here we have also discussed about a term node. I have also given the term what is node. So node can be any device such as a computer, laptop, printer, speaker, projector, or anything which communicate with each other within the network. That means when I am if I will take an example of a computer lab, you are doing your practicals on your computer lab. Suppose you have 30 computers. In that you can find a printer on a lab, you can find a scanner on your lab, you can find a switch on your lab, you can find a laptop also on your lab, you can find a projector in your lab. So all the devices, when they are connected with each other, so in this case when they are already connected in a network, so in this case we call each part as a node. That means the 30 computers are 30 nodes plus 1 projector, that means 31, plus 1 printer, that means 32, plus 1 scanner, that means 33. So in this way all the devices which are getting connected within a network are called the node. So you can clearly see a computer network, a diagram of a computer network in which you can see a laptop, desktop, a router, another devices, printers, hard disk and Wi-Fi's. These are different nodes. That means how many nodes we have? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 nodes in a computer network. This is a complete network. So any devices that are getting connected within a network are called the nodes. So moving to our next slide, that is the uses of computer network. So you can clearly see what are the uses of computer network, that is information sharing, resource sharing and e-commerce. So moving to our first topic, that is information sharing. We have already discussed it in our definition part. So what do you mean by information sharing? That means when you share information from one computer to another. I have written here one computer, but that does not mean that you only have a computer in your hand. Suppose you are taking a photo of your friend and you are sending it through Bluetooth to another friend. So in that case also you are sharing your information from one system to another system, from one phone to another phone. So this term is known as your information sharing. Not that only you are using the Bluetooth, you can use any devices or any medium. That means if you are sharing any photo or video in WhatsApp, in Facebook, or you are sending it through email, so all that things will come under this topic, that is information sharing. Then next we will be moving to our next topic, that is your resource sharing. So what do you mean by resource sharing? So connect a printer, scanner or a fax machine to one computer within the network and let other computers of the network use the machines available over the network. That means we have already, this thing also we have already discussed in the definition part. So what do you mean by resource sharing? Resource sharing means any computer or any devices that are connected within a network are termed as your resource. So when you are connecting a printer or a computer, laptop, anything within a network, then individual systems we call it as a resource. Okay. So next part is our e-commerce. So this is the vital part of computer network. In today's time, e-commerce plays a very vital role in computer network. Okay. So what is e-commerce? So e-commerce actually stands for electronic commerce. That means computer network have paved the way for a variety of business and commercial transactions online, popularly called as e-commerce. You must have heard about Amazon, you must have heard about Flipkart and other e-commerce sites. What are the benefits of these sites? That means you don't have to go manually to buy things or sell the things. So in that case, by sitting at your home only, at your fingertips, you can buy anything from market, you can bargain anything which are available on the market. That means you can search for brand or non-branded things, how much time will it take to be delivered to you, what is the price, each and everything you can search over the e-commerce sites. So this is the vital part of computer network. So these are the things which comes under the uses of computer network, that is information sharing, resource sharing and e-commerce. So according to our agenda, this is our next topic, that is the types of computer network. So you can clearly see the image, what are the different types of computer network. We have already, I have given a brief, means I have given a normal idea what are the types of computer network. Here also you can see there are different types of computer network which are broadly classified under as LAN, that is local area network, then comes your MAN, that is metropolitan area network, then comes your PAN, that is your personal area network, and lastly we come across WAN, that is wide area network. So these are the 4 types of computer network, that is LAN, WAN, PAN and WAN. We will be discussing each topic in our next slides briefly. So as per our first classification of network, so our first part is your LAN, that stands for local area network. So moving on to the definition of LAN. So LAN is a network that connects computers and devices in a limited geographical area such as home, school, office building or closely positioned group of buildings. So what is LAN actually? So in the definition part also you can see the full form of LAN is local area network. That means a word is coming out, that is local. So what do you mean by local? So that means when a network is set up within a locality, that means what is the locality, what is the range of locality? The range of locality means the network must be set up within a room or a building or maximum of campus. That means that network will be considered within a LAN. That does not mean that suppose for example I will be sending a photo through Bluetooth to one of my friend. So while sending, suppose he got a bus and he will move away. So in that case you can clearly notice that your Bluetooth connection gets failed. Why the Bluetooth connection got failed? Because the Bluetooth range is 10 meters or maximum up to 15 meters. So within that range the device will be able to connect another device. That means both the devices must be locally present. So this is the term local. Local means within a room, within a building or with maximum up to a campus. Then we conceptually call this as a local area network. So according to our definition, so LAN is a network, that means it is a local network that connects computer and devices. That means any device we can connect within a network, but it has a limited geographical area. So what is that limitation? That is a home, school, office building or closely positioned group of buildings. If they are closely positioned, that is if we will consider a campus, if we will consider a college campus, there are different buildings, science building is there, commerce building is there, so we can also connect them through local area networks. They are considered as local. Next, all the nodes of this network can be connected through wires and cables or through wireless devices. It is not necessary that we will connect all the devices through wires only. So you can have a best example of Bluetooth. Bluetooth is not a wired device, it is a wireless device. So you are connecting both the devices through, means wirelessly, that means you does not use any wire to connect both the devices. So these are the, this is the image of LAN. You can clearly see a image of a LAN where there is a desktop, a laptop, a printer and a scanner, and they all are connected through a connective device. That is, here we are using a switch. So what is switch we will be discussing in our next part. So here all the devices, that is desktop, laptop, printer and scanner, all those devices are connected through a single network, and this is known as your local area network. So we have got a clear idea. So what is local area network? That means a network which combines all the devices locally within a room, within a building, or maximum up to a campus. So that is the term we use as local area network. So moving to our next category, that is metropolitan area network, that is MAN. So what is the definition of MAN? So MAN is a network that interconnects users with computer resources in a geographic area or region larger than that covered by even a large local area network, but smaller than the area covered by wide area network. That means it is a network which covers an area more than a LAN, but it has also a limited area. That means it comes under WAN. That means it does not create an area larger than wide area network. So what is the geographic area of MAN? It covers a town, a city, or maximum up to a state. That means what is the network coverage of MAN? So you can clearly see that it covers a town, it may cover a city, or maximum up to a state. So you can have a best example of your cable TV and mobile networks. So you must have heard a word roaming. So what do you mean by roaming? Roaming means when you are using your phone outside your state. That means suppose I am living in Odisha and I am moving to another state. So you can clearly see there is a roaming concept over there. That means what is the roaming concept? So roaming concept means when you are exiting, or you are going out of a state, then that term is known as your roaming. That means when you are leaving your home region, a town, a city or a state, the term roaming is coming here. So these are the examples of MAN. So another example is your cable TV. Suppose I will install Tata Sky in my car and I will start watching TV in my car, and I will move from, suppose I am living in Cuttack and I will be moving to Balasore or Puri. So while driving, when I will enter another town or city, you will find that your TV will not work. Why it will not work? Because your set-top box, your cable TV set-top box is registered to a city or a town. So when you are leaving a town or a city, so it will not work. You must be registered to different cities or towns. So this is known as your MAN, metropolitan area network. Metropolitan area network means you can clearly see the image over here. Here is a building, another building is here, 4 buildings. You can clearly see there are 4 buildings, that is central office headquarters, there is a warehouse, another one is regional branch office, and another one is factory. So these are how you can clearly see the kilometers within them. These are 20 kilometers apart, these are 10 kilometers apart, these are 160 kilometers apart. So in this network you can clearly see we can connect the buildings or devices in a larger area. So this is termed as your metropolitan area network. It is larger than the area coverage of LAN, but that does not mean that it is the maximum network. The maximum network is your WAN, which we will be discussing in our next slides. So next topic or next classification of computer network is your personal area network. So what do you mean by personal area network? So PAN is a computer network that enables communication between computer devices near a person. That means if a individual person is creating a network around itself, then that is known as your personal area network. Okay. So PAN can be wired such as USB or FireWire, or they can be wireless such as infrared, Zigbee, Bluetooth and ultra wideband or UWB. Its range is within some meters. That means suppose I will be using a smart watch, I will be using smartphone, I will be connecting one Bluetooth earphone. So in that case you can clearly see my phone is connected to my smartwatch. Again my phone is also connected to my Bluetooth earphone. My AC remote or anything can be also connected to a phone. That means I am creating a network according to me only, that is according to requirement of myself. So this is termed as your personal area network. So what do we mean by personal area network? So personal area network means if a person himself creates a network according to his requirement, then that term is known as your personal area network. You can clearly see the image over here. You can clearly see there is a tablet, there is a smartwatch, there is a laptop, there is a smartphone, there is a smart wristband, and it is connected all these things. Here also you can see there is a smart TV, printer and other devices are connected over here, and these are connected according to a personal, means that persons, that means a person will create this network, he will use this network and he will, according to his requirement, he can change the network also. That means suppose today he is using tablet, tomorrow the tablet will not work, he can easily eliminate the tablet. Exactly, he can add different devices also. That means you can clearly see there is a smart TV, I can also install a smart AC which runs through a smartphone. So these devices, when all the devices are working under a person requirement, then this term is known as your personal area network, that is WAN. So last category of network is your wide area network. This is the largest network you can find anywhere. So what is WAN? WAN is a computer network that covers a large geographic area such as a country, continent or the whole world. That means the network which covers a country or a continent or the whole world, that is your wide area network. That means wide area network is the largest network of all types of, from all the types of network. A WAN uses the communications channel that combine many type of media such as telephone lines, cables and wireless. Example is your internet. Internet is the best example of wide area network. That means suppose I am creating a Facebook account. Okay, so I am using it in India. Suppose I will be moving to America. Then America will not ask me that you create another Facebook account over here because you have created that Facebook account in India. That means I don't have to create different accounts when I will be moving to different countries. If I will get the internet, then I will use the same ID, same password to log into my Facebook account, and I will be using the same Facebook account each and everywhere throughout the world. So it is possible because of internet. So why it is possible? Because internet is coming under wide area network. You can clearly see the image. The image clearly defines the wide area network. Here is a building in London, here is a building in America, here is a building in India. All are getting through the internet. That means all these buildings or workstations are getting connected through the internet. This is internet. So the whole image clearly shows the wide area network. That means we can, using wide area network, we can connect any country anytime at a very cheap rate. That is the internet. So internet is the best example of wide area network. Students, so we have already completed the syllabus according to our today's agenda of our class. So this is just an introductory class in which we have discussed what is computer network, what is its definition, what is node, what are the uses of computer network, what are the different types of computer network. We have also briefly discussed about LAN, MAN, PAN and WAN. So all these things are just the introductory class. That means moving to our main topic, before moving to our main topic, we should discuss about the introductory parts. So these are the introductory parts which we have already covered. In our next class we will be moving to our next presentation. in which we will be discussing about some new topics. Till then, thank you.